Silent, please. 10 seconds.
All right, we're at Coffee and Contracts, Via de Paz in Cabo del Sol, and it's one of our properties that we have under Ronival Property Management. And Anna Lee, the head of our projects division, you're our special guest. Welcome.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you for inviting us. Thank
Yeah.
you for having us. We are thrilled to show you guys around and show you what we are able to do.
Tell everyone what Via de Paz, how many bedrooms, how many baths, how big is the house?
Well, the house is a 5 bedroom, 5.5 bathrooms,
Mhm.
pool, big terrace, palapa, uh, spa.
We've been managing the house for several years, and I remember when I sold the house to the owners at an auction, and it was really exciting. There was probably over 100 people in this house, and it was a live auction, and
It's
we were
amazing.
sitting right there by the pizza oven
Right.
when we heard that we won. And we went to the back office over here, the in-home office, to sign the contract. And we've been managing the property ever since they
Yeah.
owned it.
Yeah.
And this house was used just by the owners.
Yeah.
And they bought another house,
They did.
and they're going to continue um, owning this house, but they want to do vacation rentals.
That's correct.
And so the house, many times when we have clients, they have it for their own personal use, but for vacation rental purposes, it's not quite ready for a vacation.
Exactly. Well, the thing is here that the owners are very into details. So practically, it was their decision to start making renovations as they already purchased another property, so they were moving out. And then they were thinking on putting it into the vacation rentals. So to start with, it was like, so where do we start from? No, because you have to organize like your priorities and start doing the project. So first of all, it was starting to clean up all the landscaping, all the vines, everything that it,
There's a lot here in the courtyard, right?
yeah, there was a lot. You have all the pictures of before that you can see and you can appreciate the difference. And so starting up with the landscape, it makes a huge difference, right?
Why get rid of or clean up the landscaping?
Because it gave like a BC look,
Okay.
right? So we wanted to clean everything to make it clean.
Mhm.
The paint was like the next step, right? So the paint was outdated. So we started from exterior painting, repairs, painting, and then we came to the interior, right?
Mhm.
And then you have the the upgrades, like for energy efficiency, right? So I mean that's a great start too
Why is energy efficiency important for vacation rental properties?
because of
Mhm.
the usage, right? Um, Everything is automated,
Mhm.
so they can control everything. So that's great
Control it like from phone?
from the phone.
All right.
Yeah, you can.
So a smart
Yeah,
home.
yeah. It's a
So
smart home.
electricity, lights, air conditioning,
Air conditioning, pool is
pool.
automated.
Mhm.
So that's where we started at. And then um, also all the glass you see around here, it's new. All the frames are new. It was PVC. We changed it to aluminum.
Mhm.
Um, and so that's how we started, right?
So why PVC to
It's
aluminum? Why the change?
it's cheaper
Mhm.
and it is more resistant. Uh
Okay.
huh.
And when did the owners contact you to start the remodel?
They always contact me.
But to start
Yeah,
the
well,
idea,
we
like the
started,
initial
yeah,
consultation
it was a year ago.
a
It
year
was
ago.
a year ago because we started, I mean, the quotes are high.
Mhm.
Like the renovation, it's a big property. It's not like, so I had to start looking for contractors and then I would start picking up quotes and he would talk to me back to me and you know what, get another quote. And And sometimes it's hard because not all contractors are good and they're not responsive, right? So it takes time.
What has happened in the last couple of years in projects with contractors? Has it been more difficult to work with or easier?
It is more difficult, absolutely,
In what ways?
because they have so much demand and they get paid very good,
Uh-huh.
right? So if you don't give me the job, I will have another job tomorrow.
So there's no fighting for the work,
There's no fight for the work, absolutely.
and they charge really good prices,
They
high
charge-
prices.
Yeah,
And so you many times will encounter contractors not showing up, not delivering what they said, overcharging.
mostly.
And how do you avoid that in projects?
Well, throughout the years, we've been working with very, very good contractors, and so we built very good relationships with them. So this has given us the opportunity to be stable with them and be working together in an easy, smooth way.
I think also when you can provide, even though they're contractors, when you can provide consistent work,
Exactly.
you don't want to bite the hand that feeds you.
That's correct.
And so, and then when you have years of experience working with them, that also goes.
Absolutely.
I think us as sales agents, when we're dealing with clients that want to buy a property that is not move-in ready, that needs a project and work to be done, a lot of times we underestimate how easy it is for our clients to buy and the next day turn around and start hiring contractors. And so this is a multi-million dollar house on the golf course, ocean views, and the gated community where the Four Seasons is going to open in the next year or so. So super high end, but it's no different than Sol, your clients in Los Barriles that bought a beachfront house. And most of our clients, especially in the luxury market, the house isn't perfect for them. So they're going to put hundreds of thousands of dollars into it. And they might have had a great purchasing experience with you as their real estate agent, but when you hand the baton off of home ownership and home remodeling, and it's to a contractor that is gonna redo their swimming pool, you redid the swimming pool here.
Yeah, we just recently remodeled it.
I can't tell you how many of our clients have approached me before we were working with them and telling me that they had to build their swimming pool 2 times. They paid a contractor, they gave them the whole deposit, and they skipped town. $40,000 gone. Then they have to spend another $40,000. And the mistakes are what cost you the most.
Yeah, absolutely. It happens. It happens.
Okay, so this house, a year ago, the owners contact you
Yeah.
and you start working up the wish list.
Exactly. The wish list and presenting quotes, and then start working. Well, as I said, painting, landscaping, and at the end, okay, carpentry.
Yeah.
We did carpentry around
Where
the
did you
house.
do the carpentry?
We restained.
Okay.
We restained, repaired,
Mhm.
and then we did all the ACs,
Mhm.
which are inverters, and then we did all the glass, and finally we ended up with the pool, which is really really cool.
What did you do to the pool? Because
Well,
the pool was already great.
yeah. It was nice, but the entrance, the beach entrance, was with stone, so it was very hard to keep it clean,
All
right?
Mhm.
And then the water line was with stone as well, so it looked dirty all the time.
Right.
And then I mean, it was not like
Aesthetically
yeah,
nice. And so
exactly.
what did you do? You
So
emptied it?
yeah, we well the entrance area we did it so that they could do like lawn chairs there
All
with
right.
umbrellas.
Uh-huh.
So that was like his wish.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's nice also for vacationers.
It is perfect for vacation rentals. We're just waiting for the lawn chairs and the umbrellas.
Okay, cool. And Barbie, who's also here behind the cameras and going to be extremely nervous. So, but you can talk, right? And talk about the vacation rentals of this property. So when the owners contacted us about doing the remodeling, and actually it was me and Rocio back over there, we were a year and a half ago, maybe, over a year ago, and they're about to be delivered their new home on the beach. And they said, well, we don't need to sell. Talk to us about the vacation rental potential of this house. And we knew about the Four Seasons. We knew about it becoming even more private for Cabo del Sol and more luxury. And we thought this would be a fantastic vacation rental house. In fact, when I sold the house to the current owners, the prior owner was doing a little bit of vacation rentals. You might remember this, Lilia. John Mayer was one of the last guests in this house. And we couldn't see the house because he was in the house during Christmas. And so this is a great house for vacations, vacation rentals. And we advise the owners, yeah, vacation rentals, that's fantastic. You'll make good money. You'll continue to have an asset that appreciates over time on top of it. But you've been living and using it for personal reasons and not for vacation rental purposes. And that's where the expertise of Barbie and the vacation rental department, and also Anna Lee, who was able to implement the changes. So Barbie, what did you see in the house that were obvious changes that needed to be made?
Well, all the changes that Emily mentioned, but when I first came, after all these changes, I was super surprised because they were only like small changes. It was not like a huge change, like furniture change or anything. It was only like paint. It was only like arranging of the plants, the pool. So it was only like small changes that make a completely new, different look of the house. And it makes you feel like more stylish, more vibrant, more modern. And we are super excited to launch it for vacation rentals because it can host up to 12 guests.
12 guests.
And you have the best amenities in town. You are in one of the neighborhoods, the big super close, and the pool. So you have all the amenities for a family getaway, for a couple getaway, or just enjoy a getaway with friends in town. So we are very excited. We are launching this property the next week. We are offering like a special discount for the first three reservations, and we think it's going to be amazing.
Give us everyone an idea of the rates, the special discount, and everyone can earn a commission also if you have clients.
Yes, so we're starting with a rate of about $1,500 per night. And this also includes the 20% discount that we offer. But it is only for the first two bookings. So,
So 1,500 and the first three bookings get a 20% discount on top of it?
no, we already
Oh,
have
okay, okay.
and it doesn't, it's not for premium season, sorry, but for November.
Okay, for November, which is still nice, Thanksgiving. Does that include Thanksgiving week?
I think it's over July,
Oh, okay.
but we can share you the link as soon as we have it. We hope we can receive it very soon.
So anyone that has clients coming in for the season, which I know all of you do, because you're gonna all sell a lot of real estate, this is a great luxury property that from Sylvia, who's Sylvia? I saw her earlier. Sylvia, who's the property manager, and so you take care of the house. And but when people actually come, when people actually come and stay in the property, Michael Hopkins, I know you stayed at one of our properties before. What has that experience been like?
It was great. It was impeccable. You walk into a home like this home, or even the condo I stayed at in Rivera, and you can immediately see the attention to detail, the care that goes into maintaining the property, especially this property. When I walked in the door today, just the attention to detail immediately three steps into the door. You can tell that the person, the people, the organization that cares for this home is really caring for this home well, and it's the superficial things are done well. You know, the details of the house are strong and taken care of as well.
For example?
I think the first thing I noticed was the dark interior in the courtyard. Without even touching it, you can see that it's sealed. And right after our recent rains, there's no spotting, there's you notice that, then you know, like I said, the deeper aspects of the home are going to be emotional.
Cool. Thank you.
Pergolas are new as well.
The pergolas are new. Are there any projects other than the lounge chairs in the pool that remain?
No, they don't want to know about me anymore.
No more? That's enough projects for now. Just get it
Yeah,
rented. So
yeah.
Barbie has her work cut out.
Yeah.
Hence, she's here promoting the rental. So if you guys have clients and you want to make commission on the rental, contact Barbie. And your client sold in Barriles too. It's for rent, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right? That one's for rent? That one's going to be available soon.
We're doing some renovations.
More renovations in that house. Okay. So renovations before the vacation rental process, always a good idea. And even if they're not, if your buyer clients aren't going to do vacation rentals, it's many times requested for the remodel. Right?
Absolutely.
And you make commission on remodels too. So, right?
Like, for
Agents.
example, we have a lot of guests that stay with us because they really want to feel how to feel living in Cabo. So they want to feel the community, they want to feel how it is because it is like a big change coming to another country and living in another country. And it is good to know that what you buy is what you really wanted. So we have a lot of condos. We have a condos in different communities in Syria, in the Tezal area, and in many neighborhoods. So whenever you have a client that is hesitating where to buy, I think that the best way to experience how it's like in Cabo is to come and stay one of our condos. Because happens many times that they come here and they say, no, it's not really what I wanted, and then they go to other place and no, this is what I wanted. So it is a great advantage that we have like the vacation rental, that they can feel the community before they buy.
Palmilla too, right? We have one or two houses in Palmilla.
Like three houses in Manila,
Okay.
we also have it in Cabo del Sol. We have it in different neighborhoods, so
Annalie, for our agents, how do they get a hold of you to introduce you to clients?
Yeah, I think they just leave us a new email. It's projects.
Project@ronival.com. So it's real easy. And what we'll also do in our WhatsApp chat, share Annalie's contact information. And it's not just you.
No.
So you also have Brenda,
Yeah.
right? Brenda's in the corner over there.
Brenda and Monica.
And Monica.
Yeah.
So there's two other people, and it's a growing department inside of Ronival. In fact, we're going to be offering very soon a delivery management service to all of our Ronival exclusive developments. What we found in the marketplace is that many of our clients that are buying in new developments, the developers are not equipped, and they just don't know customer service and delivery management. And so we're creating that within the company. So Rocio, Anna Lee, they've been working very hard with our development department to develop that. And yesterday, Rocio and I reviewed the presentation. I'm super excited because a lot of us are apprehensive of selling pre-construction because we're involved in the closing process for a year to 2 years, and we're not able to continue selling. But what if the company that you work for has a department that's taking care of all that for you? So all the communications, the photo updates, the video updates, the interaction with the closing company, that's what we're going to be providing to our developers, and we're really excited about that. Does anyone have any questions out there for Annalie about projects? Do you have a client right now that wants a project? Someone that you're working with that is wanting a rehab project that you might want to ask basic questions to the most complex.
Hi. I work a lot with pre-construction. We have a lot of clients that either they don't like the upgrades from the developer, or they want to do some remodeling. Is it possible for us to make a quote for everything else that for a different staff and that developers offer?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
What would you do, Annalie, in that case? So you've sold a lot of units at Riviera. for example. And that developer allows the shell to be delivered. No carpentry, no appliances, no, just the floor and the doors.
That's exciting.
So what would you do in a situation like that? So Cyril sells it, right, and it's gonna be 6 to 12 months before it gets delivered. What would you do?
Quoting, start quoting.
Okay.
Presenting quotes.
Do you
Get
need the floor
together-
plans and
yeah,
stuff?
floor plans, get together with the owner, email, they don't need to be here, we can do everything online. And then, just start checking what they want and start quoting and go from there.
Okay. And what about furniture?
We can do everything,
Okay.
everything.
So from,
We have interior designers, engineers, architects, carpentry, flooring, marble, granite, quartzite, everything.
So when would be the best time for us to introduce like because when it's pre-construction, there's something that is nothing,
Uh-huh.
and there's something that is close to 6 months or 6 months out. So when would be the best time to
6 months before delivery, it's perfect.
get another question from, or comment?
Una cuestión, a comment. It's fácil para las dos in the project department, it's not only being able to communicate with the client, but also with the education, with the home applications, with the developer. So that's a big factor that we want to arrange. It's also she will make sure that the upgrades that the development, or the new owner in the development wants to do, that everybody agrees. So that's a big factor. So
So most of our properties we sell are in homeowner associations and they have the rules and regulations. So you're dealing with the homeowners getting the letter signed for approval on that.
Yeah, absolutely. Everything needs to be aligned.
So it's a big undertaking for remodeling, and I think a lot of our clients think it's, oh, we're in Mexico, it's real easy. And I'm sure some of the people in this room have had clients that have done that, and you speak to them 6 months after closing, and they're still working on it. They're super frustrated. It's like over budget. It is unfinished, and they're spending more time and, more importantly, more money when they don't do it right from the beginning. Or I'll give an analogy. Someone that you're working with worked with a real estate agent that didn't know what they were doing, and now they're working with you because you know what you're doing, and you saved them a lot of time. You were able to get them the right information, and it's just a more enjoyable experience. Because homeownership is extremely challenging. Clarissa was just saying that, yeah, I don't want to have a house. I want a condo. That's what our clients many times say. They want a condo, not a house because of the maintenance. But what if we have a solution where our property management takes care of all of that, right? And so we have over 100 properties under management, and we have over 35 people, full-time staff, just to take care of our properties that we manage, the projects we do, and the properties that we rent. So it's a full team that's behind your owners when you sell them the property. Did we miss anything? Lucille, nothing?
warranty.
Warranties.
Warranties. Yeah, we follow with warranties. We follow up with warranties.
Okay, so when project, say a new development,
Uh-huh.
and we have a punch list with the developer, that can go on for months after the closing. So that's something that you
That's
do.
something that we do.
Okay.
Even with regular properties, I mean,
Okay.
we follow up with the warranties that the suppliers are giving to our clients, no? Mhm.
Anyone have any experience, more experienced agents that you sold a property to a client and they're dealing with all of the headaches after, and you're involved in that process because you're the real estate agent? And what, Cyril, what happened?
right now?
Yeah.
Actually, we have a client that is in a development that it's supposed to be delivered in January.
Yeah.
But it has to be delivered.
Yeah.
And one of the issues that we had is that they didn't want to tell their clients.
Right.
And actually, they work with the Ronival.
Yeah.
They have the property management, and the property management is doing basically everything to make sure that that goes but it's been difficult, I think, serious around
Sylvia, you're working on that side and situation, right?
It's hard. I mean, it's really hard to, work with developers. They think that once they haven't really delivered, and they think that they're done with the development. So, these are clients that, we worked with already, and we have to do everything possible so that they're happy with what they purchased and with what we're doing, and it makes it complicated, like you said, it's complicated to follow up, but nothing that we cannot handle.
And it takes a lot of practice. So the more you do it, the better you get at, the more efficient. Do you think a real estate agent should be doing that? I don't think so. I don't think so. As a real estate agent, we should be selling, right? So Sylvia is your best friend and who's your worst enemy? But that's what I mean. It's like we all are working as a team. So when we sell a property, there's so much that goes after the sale. And I want us as real estate agents to know that Ronival, we're offering that service to our clients and we're continually making it better, like the delivery management services for our developers. I mean, I am so pumped about that you can't imagine. Our developers are going to be super excited because their reputation relies on the delivery and the living experience of the project. So if they can't deliver a good project, if that delivery experience is horrible, if the ownership of the unit, because things are breaking or it's poorly attended to, the punch list items don't get fixed after the closing, those are all things that we will be offering in our delivery management services. All right. Any other questions? Michael Hopkins?
Nick, can you speak to the listing agents that may have clients and listings that might be dated listings as far as the decor, the style, the colors? Can you advise on how we as listing agents can kind of make our selling clients, sellers, see the light? If we do this, this, and this, these 3 or 4 items, we update the property that has a better chance to sell.
I always think that the best way to show our sellers and the light and to get them on the same channel as us is to show them examples.
Yeah.
And so I think examples like
I think that you guys should be very attentive to what's like a trend. Like what are the upgrades that are most likely to be demanded like in the area, like pergolas, pools, paint, and that way you can give them a better like um, you can show them what it can be done, no? Yeah.
one of the things we're also as a company going to be doing a lot more is creating more content before and after type stuff. And there's a QR code that you can scan to see the pictures of this house before the remodeling. And then obviously you can see the way it is now. But what we can do then with that content is we can show our clients. And then we can show the result of what happens, that the property gets sold after that happens. And I think that's the best way to convince our sellers to listen to what we're saying. And I'm sure the projects division is more than happy to help in that process, to meet with your clients. And this department is only going to grow within Ronival because with all the properties that are being constructed, it's just, there's always going to be a project. After hurricane season, there's always small things that have to be attended to. Leaky roofs, repainting, rusty whatever, you name it, and redoing swimming pools. So there's not anything too small and not anything too big. So like if your client, because there's power outages, they want a generator system, we could do that too.
Absolutely.
What's the smallest thing that you've been hired for?
Leaks.
Leaks? Those aren't small. Those could be really big
No,
issues.
small leaks.
Small leaks? Okay.
That become big.
But, you know, like, make a garage,
Oh, yeah.
put a swimming pool in, right? Redo swimming pools, install a jacuzzi, redo the kitchen,
Cranes for jacuzzi.
cranes for jacuzzis, redo bathrooms,
Yeah,
redo the flooring,
kitchens, flooring, everything.
lighting,
Lighting, AC,
home automation.
home automation. Yeah.
Any other questions out there?
A reminder that also we do projects not only for the houses that we manage, but the houses that we do not.
Sure.
Yeah, we don't have to manage it to do the project. And all the real estate agents that aren't in Ronival, we do pay commissions also. So you can refer your project clients to us, and that has happened before. And also property management.
How much is the service?
It's 50%.
15% of the project. Yeah. All right, that's it. Thanks, Annalie.
Thank you.
I do want to make a Terry Stevens, you're hiding in the back.
I've seen a lot of houses in my career, beautiful homes, stunning, and you know, I haven't seen enough homes where they've done remodels, and so where they bought it was an auction.
Yeah.
But you didn't mention that the furnishings in the bathrooms, you know, like the vanity, and they look like they've been imported from like Italy.
They were imported, yes, by the original owner that built the house, yes. All the stonework. Yes.
This is magnificent.
Thanks,
Thank
Terry.
you, Terry.
So we can